I read the 2025 Cost of a Data Breach report and pulled together some of the key findings and remediations so you can sit back and listen to a nerd give you the cliff notes instead of having to do it yourself. So what are those key findings? What is the cost of a data breach in 2025? How does AI impact it? I'll talk about all those things in this quick video, and at the end, share some thoughts on recommendations to help reduce the cost. On a global scale, the average cost of a data breach actually dropped from $4.88 million in 2024 to $4.44 million in 2025. Unfortunately for some of us though, the United States average cost actually surged by 9% this year and increased to $10.22 million, which is an all-time high. You know those phishing emails that your company sends that are actually tests to see if you fall for it? You probably think, seriously, who falls for this? Well, the answer is a lot of people. For this year, for the third time in a row, phishing was the most frequent type of attack vector. The average cost for malicious insider attacks was almost $5 million. A little bit of positive news is that only 13% of organizations reported breaches that involved their AI models or applications. The extremely horrific news though is that 97% of them, 97%, lack proper AI access controls, with most of those incidents coming in because of compromised apps, APIs, or plugins. If the cost of a data breach wasn't enough already, the organizations that suffered a breach because of shadow AI saw an average of $670,000 added to the cost of that breach. And in case you aren't aware, shadow AI is unauthorized or unmonitored use of AI tools and services in your organization. There are plenty of great teams out there. Mario and Luigi, Banjo and Kazooie, Sonic and Tails. Another great team is AI and security. For those security teams who are using automated AI, they saw their breach times lowered by around 80 days and their average breach cost lowered by $1.9 million. We've gone through some of the key findings. Now, what are some of the recommendations and takeaways that we can apply? A huge one to me is AI governance. 63% of the organizations that were breached either did not have an AI governance policy or were still in the process of developing one. You need AI governance in place like yesterday so you don't pump up those rookie numbers for 2026 to be even crazier. I've done other videos on IBM's watsonx.governance solution and will continue to make even more of those. So please check those out and reach out to me if you have any questions there. Another recommendation is to improve resilience. Right now, you're playing a game of cybersecurity whack-a-mole where the threats just keep popping up because those breaches are inevitable. To help build and improve that resilience, you need to be able to detect issues faster, contain them before the chaos erupts, and recover with as little disruption as possible. The last one is to use AI security tools and automation to move faster than ever before. The bad guys are already using AI to make deepfakes with a few prompts or to craft picture-perfect phishing messages in minutes that your coworker over there is already clicking on. Well, you can beat them at their own game and use AI to identify data that's at risk, spot security gaps sooner, detect breaches that are in progress, and even more. If you want to read the full cost of a data breach report, I'll leave a link in the description where you can get to it yourself. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, comment, and all that other good stuff. Until next time.